Well, that is what it is, guys. What's going on? My name's Kross, and today we're going to be playing some free-for-all here on Yemen. It's going to be a live commentary. I'm going to try to be doing these again. It's been a while since I've decided to play a game and actually sit down and play it. There's a couple like Call of Duties that I went through. I played a little bit of COD 4, had a good time on there. I hit like 2 or 3 clips, and then I went back to MW3 and hit a couple clips on that, and I was like, man, I don't know. There's one of these games that just feels really good, and then a couple of them that are just kind of so-and-so. And I learned a lot, and I enjoy playing nice spawn. Like, I enjoy playing Call of Duty, but at the same time, I always enjoy playing a game that I'm really good at and I'm knowledgeable about. And when it comes to Ghosts, there's a lot of stuff that I don't like about it. And, I've made so many videos about what I don't like, what I despise, what I hate, and quit throwing fucking grenades at me. Like, thanks. Like, it almost gets a little bit old at this point talking about that game. I want that game to be good, but at the same time, I know it won't be. And there's multiple reasons for that. A lot of it is because of how people play. It's very campy. It's very slow. It needs to be a fast-person shooter, and it's not. You die real quick, which makes it, one of the quickest FPS games right out there right now, but let me tell you, how it plays is not how you expect it to. People will sit here like this, and they will wait for you to come walking around the corner with an assault rifle, and they can get the 2 shots off onto you, and that's why they sit back so much, is because they don't want to walk out in the open and get shot, and that causes a very, very campy Call of Duty, and to me it plays a lot slower than I want it to. Now, I'm not going to argue that it does seem to be a little bit more strategic in a way of play style, but everyone has their own play style, and to me, that sitting there waiting play style is not for me. I like to be able to move. I want to be able to run around the map. I like to go places where I can't go. I'm a montage maker, I don't like to be slowed down. And Ghosts really, really slows you down a lot, and it sucks because if you walk into an area and there's a guy that's just waiting for you, you're dead. Like, there's nothing you're going to do about that. It's game over. And that's one of the hardest things for players to adjust to, especially me. And that's kind of where it lost my patience. I don't have enough patience for that. Like, I just like to be able to be aggressive. I like to be able to run around the map and go where I want to go. And I don't like sitting back here waiting for kills. It's just something that I've never enjoyed. I like to be able to run around and just slay people and use that to my advantage. But each player is different, and I'm not gonna try to talk down on Ghosts. Like, I like Ghosts, I do, I really do like it. But at the same time, there's just so much I don't like about it. Like, the play styles are just it's what makes or breaks the game for me. And I will say that I wish like some of their kill streaks were a little bit different. I wish we had the UAV back. UAV is such a good kill streak. I have an orbital right now, which is fantastic. Oh, he's going to stun me, or he's going to throw a grenade on me. I'm not sure. What's he going for here? But having an orbital, you can see in this game, is just downright deadly, and I love it. UAVs are so underused in a lot of games. Now I got 2 people coming up. I didn't know where he was going to go. Oh, I got him before I died, but it's cool. Stuff like that is what I enjoy a lot. Holy shit, this is not good. He actually moved as I shot. With Ghosts, though, I want that game to be successful. I really do. I feel bad when I go to events that are there to promote Ghosts. And, I have a great time when I'm there, but when I come home and I sit down and I play it again, and I'm in a different mindset of, you spawn in and then you die instantly in like 1 to 2 shots, or you put some shots into someone, but they ADS'd a little bit quicker before you because they were waiting for you. It's really discouraging, but I could complain about that game all day long, and it's hard because you want Call of Duty to do well, and you like Ghosts, you like whatever the current newest game is. It's always refreshing to play those games, but when you come back to a game like this where you actually have gunfights, where you actually have gun skill, not necessarily I locked on you with my laser sight and shot twice and then you died from across the map, it becomes a lot more challenging. Also, the map design. I think that's the biggest issue that I've talked about before, was how map design was frustrating to me in Ghost, because if you look at this, it looks like a very simple map. Like it almost looks complicated, but the paths and the ways that you can move around the map, they're really flat. They're really restricted. With the next generation of consoles, a lot of the maps are very vertical, and that causes a lot of confusion because if you look at this map, this game here, it actually has some high points and some low points, just a few, but not a whole lot. For the most part, it's really flat ground, and then it dips off a little bit later on, and then it flattens out again. Like right here, you'll run down this hill, and oh look, big, flat, wide open area. And that allows you guys to not really, you don't have so many lines of sight that get broken up by hills and things like that get in your way and prevent you from getting kills. Where you have one person will be standing at a higher elevation, the other person's down below them, and then they can't get that shot off in time or something. I don't want him to throw a shock charge at me, but I think he actually might. Or he's going to come up behind me with a cap 40. Sorry, not today, not happening. But little things like that go a long way in Call of Duty. And I don't think people understand how important it is to have a good, strong map structure. And I'm not gonna lie, guys. You can't really blame Ghost for trying to be different. They said very clearly that this is going to be a new Call of Duty. It's not the same. And they succeeded in that. They really made a very unique Call of Duty, but at the same time, it's not for everyone. It's not what I like. But they definitely tried. They had a lot of community opinions saying, hey, we want larger maps, we want big maps. And then when you have 6v6 on big maps, it's a slow game. Go figure. But you see them actually trying to address and fix their game, which makes me happy because they're working very hard to try to make their game better. And a lot of gaming studios necessarily don't really care a lot to try a whole lot, and that's something that's kind of interesting to see. Right now I'm 28-7. I started out really strong, kind of got off topic, but I think I'm doing all right. Finished the game right there. All right, 30-7. I'm going to go ahead and post this because I felt like it was a decent rant, but I might get some other Ghost gameplay. I might go on there and play because they have some new camos that I'm interested in checking out. And I just really wanted to post a free-for-all gameplay to let you guys know why I haven't been playing Ghosts for very often. It's fun, it's enjoyable in small doses. But other than that, guys, I'm really glad that they're actually trying to fix their game with putting out new map packs and smaller maps. Things like that. They're listening to the community, and that's all we can ask for. Anyway, guys, this is Kross. I hope you enjoyed this live commentary. If you want to see more videos, go ahead and leave a like button. Comment down below on what types of videos you want to see, and I will see you guys soon with another video. As always, take care.